Okay, today I thought we'd maybe have a look at making a really cheap HHO generator. Really quick and cheap to make. We've got an old jar. Used to have 8 hot dogs in it. Hopefully it'll have hydrogen in it soon. And a little bit of really fine wire mesh. It's just an off cup that I've got kicking about the place. And a couple of other little bits and bobs that are around here somewhere. I don't know, I've put them down somewhere safe. Just a couple of old bits of pipe, a couple of wires. And yeah, let's see if we can make something. Okay, so what I've done is I've just cut the wire mesh into 2 strips and rolled it up. One nice and loose, it sits around the edge of the jar, and then one slightly tighter to sit in the centre. Yeah, multiple cable ties, all at different orientations. Then we can use the head of the cable tie as a spacer to stop the 2 rolls of mesh touching each other. There we go. Just one set aside the other. Wobble it around all we like. The heads of those cable ties are going to stop those 2 touching, hopefully. Say it with authority, people will believe you. Yes, they will stop it touching. Rightio. Oh, where were we? There we are. Right. So, I've just shortened the 2 rolls of wire by about that much, just to make them sit a little bit lower, so that I've got enough room to attach some crocodile clips. I was hoping to just splay the ends of the wire and thread it through the mesh, but unfortunately, that mesh is just far too fine. I mean, if you're doing one yourself, attach it however you like, but I just happen to have some crocodile clips, and I thought they'll do a grand job. So yeah, like I said, just have to shorten the 2 rolls of wire slightly, so there's enough room to get the clips sat inside the jar. Right, yeah, so then, where are we? There it is. Simply need the lid, and I've drilled 2 holes in it. One for a little bit of pipe, one to feed the wire through. So I'll pop that on, put a bit of sealant on, and we'll go from there. Right, yeah. Okay, so I've mixed up a solution of urea. I put a little bit too much in there, it's not all dissolved. And my glass might have a leak there, not to worry. But anyway, yes, we're using urea. A couple of reasons we're using urea. One, it's good for the job. If you're trying to electrolyse with water, I don't think it starts doing anything until about 1.2, 1.3 volts, and urea only requires a quarter of the voltage to do the same job. And urea is dirt cheap and readily available. Little old bag of it there. I think bought half a kilo of the stuff, I think for £4. Obviously the more you buy the cheaper it gets, although it's expensive. But we've got a bit of gobbo covering up the holes on the lid. Those of you in the automotive industry may recognise that. If it's blue and sticky and it's not a blue stick, it's probably Hylamar. So yeah, we're going to leave that to, well, as close to Hylamar sets just for a little bit. Then we'll pour in our urea solution. Put some elastic trickery on the end of the wires. And see if it makes HHO. Yes, right. I'll bring you back in a minute. Rightio, there's a little setup. Running through the multimeter so I can see what kind of ampage it's drawing. And it's all a bit pants really. She's in there. She's not producing much at all. I have done it this way before with a much coarser mesh and it works lovely. So either that urea ain't urea, or that is far too fine a mesh. I don't think it's that though. But if we join her up, she's only drawing just over 0.1 of an amp, which I don't know if you can see on there. It's enough to make some bubbles. Not enough to do that nice sort of pop and whatnot and flashy show bit for the camera. It's working, it's just working very badly. So yeah, let's try something slightly different. Let's find out what the problem is. Rightio, we've got two stainless steel bolts. We've got two stainless steel bolts. They are insulated from each other and fastened together with yellow tape. Because as we found out the other week, orange tape is for holding carburetors on. White tape doesn't work. So yeah, we'll pop this in and see what result we get from this. Okay, simple problem. I didn't have a strong enough concentration of urea, so I've boiled some water up so I can dissolve a bit more. And we can't use the multimeter anymore to see how much it's drawing, because I've blown the 10 amp fuse and it's drawing far too much for the 2 amp. So until I fix the multimeter, we'll not know what the heck it's drawing. But if we just give it a little bit of electric, you can now see it bubbling away nicely, producing loads of HHO. Oh look, you've missed it up. There you go, you're back. Right then, let's pop the lid on. If I can pop the lid on without shorting the bloody thing out, because I've pulled the wire through it now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's running away merrily there. I don't know if you can see what's going on past the hot dog stickers. And we're just trying to see if we can inflate a dog poo bag with it, because that's what I had in my pocket. We did just have a minor incident. Well, I very foolishly, knowing it'd explode, lit what was coming out the end of the pipe, and it blew all the sealant out the top of the jar, because, well, there's no flashback arrestor or any attempt made to make one. But you know, it's only a small amount of hydrogen. It's not like it's a blooming Hindenburg, is it? So, we'll keep going like this for a while, see if we get enough in there to do anything, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, just started editing that video up and realised the last few minutes of footage I had left the camera set on time lapse, so you didn't get much of anything. Well, yeah, there we go. Had a one really nice, cheap, easy to make and even easier to destroy HHO generator. None of this is optimum, if you like, or efficient. It's just bit side kicking about, and you know, got to eat some hot dogs. I think the only thing I paid for was the urea. Everything else was just bit side kicking about, so none of it's optimum. It could be made a lot better. Maybe help if I actually charge that battery up. That thing has been sat under my bench for months. Generally use it as a jump battery. So yeah, it gets used and then just chucked back under the bench, and it is really low. It does need a bit of a kick. But yeah, so there we go. Nice, simple, straightforward, something anyone could make, although I would advise against setting it on fire, just for your own health reasons really. Made a good flash and a bang though, didn't it? Anyway, right, look, you're still here, thank you for watching, and I'll trip over everything on my way out the shed. Haha, shall we try that again? Right, if you're still here, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Ta-da!